All right, so in her highly anticipated return from Thanksgiving, after having published that the president of France plotted her assassination and reporting as much to the authorities, Candace Owens revealed what the U.S. government has done and has not done in response to the threat on her life. Needless to say, she is under some heavy fire, and in response, she dropped a bombshell on Turning Point USA leadership, claiming to have received information that puts the final pieces together in the Charlie Kirk assassination. I'm going to walk you through this in addition to a response from Turning Point USA leadership. Let's get into it. But before we do, and as always, guys, so many of you watch my channel and haven't subscribed yet. We are building one nation under God here. God first. We aren't political shills. We strive to remain in the truth regardless of consequence or outcome. I want this channel to be the place that you come to for the truth, whether it be politics, culture, relationships, health, etc. Please subscribe as we strive together to remain in the truth and on the path toward our God-given potential. I'm Zach Costello. Candace Owens last week before the Thanksgiving holiday published that an individual within the French government close to the Macron family informed her that Emmanuel Macron, the president of France, had ordered an assassination on her life. Candace then posted that she reported this threat to the White House, the counterterrorism unit, and the FBI. Obviously, this is a big deal. Either this threat is real and it's an act of war by the French, or someone is trying to scare Candace and keep her quiet. It's only one of these two scenarios. If Candace is making this up and it's fake, that's a serious crime, and she even acknowledged as much yesterday. Common sense says a threat did come through, something did come in, and what has the government done about it? Listen.
Now, in terms of formal replies that we received from government structures, the only department that we did hear back, well, first let me say I did not at all hear back from the FBI. On the American side, I did hear back from the counterterrorism unit. I did hear back from the White House confirming that that message had been delivered on Trump's desk, me saying that I had the information. I guess he didn't want to inquire further, which is interesting. But the FBI left me on red. And I will say I didn't go through an official channel and send an email, and I should do that. But I did send a text message to somebody very high up who received the text message. No response. Now, I thought that the claim of the French Foreign Legion being involved in Charlie's assassination, I thought the FBI might be interested. No phone calls even from Utah's FBI branch have come into me either. Wouldn't you want to see? Aren't we supposed to be investigating the Charlie Kirk assassination? It was totally not a state operation, and they really want to get to the truth, which explains why nobody called. No, Utah, not interested. I'm actually surprised Tyler Robinson's lawyer hasn't reached out to me. What's going on here? Oh, we've got to protect the patsy, right? We've got to protect the patsy in this situation.
What could silence mean from the authorities and Trump in a situation like this? I think the fact that they are silent about it increases the credibility of the threat. Everything is a game, a strategy. What's the best way to play this hand, I think, is the decision that is being made here. Candace did drop this today, that she received information that put the final pieces together for me. She said, I can now say with full confidence that I believe Charlie Kirk was betrayed by leadership of Turning Point USA and some of the very people that eulogized him on stage. And she says, yes, I will be naming names and providing evidence for my claims. This is big because she is saying here that what she has received put the final pieces together. Turning Point USA executive producer Andrew Colvett then posted a scripture passage on X, Proverbs 12:22, lying lips are an abomination to the Lord. Those who act faithfully are his delight. This obviously is targeted at Candace Owens. Candace then reposted this and said, you shall be hoisted by this scriptural petard. Petard. I don't know the word. I'm basic. We are getting close to a breaking point here. Turning Point USA at this point just needs to come out directly and address these claims that are being made. What is not working for Turning Point USA or the Charlie Kirk show that they have tried to continue is not addressing this, not addressing what needs to be addressed. The Charlie Kirk show is not doing very well. In the months leading up to Charlie's death, look at this. His show killed it. Hundreds of thousands, millions of views on episodes. The week after he was killed, people were obviously interested in what they had to say. Erica came on. That episode did well. Any episodes where Erica has come on, like she did with Megyn Kelly or she did on the Charlie Kirk show, have generally done pretty well. But everything recent with them trying to talk about other political happenings and issues, Andrew Colvett, Blake Neff, Mikey McCoy coming on and just talking about these things that are going on around the world, nobody cares. Nobody cares what they have to say about it. Look, this account has over 5.5 million subscribers and is pulling a few thousand views. That's bad. It's not good. If I did views like this for a couple months straight, I'd be out on this media thing. Address the problem, tell the truth, and stop prancing around it. We'll see what Turning Point USA leadership, has to say about this. We're still waiting for a response from the U.S. government. Regarding Candace's final piece that connects everything, here's what I am going to be looking out for. I want to ensure very carefully in this search for the truth about what happened to Charlie Kirk that we are not getting distracted. I have kept my nose on and offered my commentary and perspective on just about all of the relevant arguments and theories around this assassination using both just straight up objective evidence and common sense intuition. This is important because we have really narrowed this down to 3 final scenarios. The first, Tyler Robinson took the shot with the .30-06, the grain of the bullet and the angle it entered. Charlie caused the bullet to hit bone and not exit his body. Did Tyler Robinson plot or plan this alone, like the text messages claim, or with other transgender radicals? This is the FBI and mainstream narrative. Number 2, Tyler Robinson took the shot with the .30-06, same as above, but was influenced online by a foreign operative. Covert influence was used upon Tyler Robinson or Lance Twigg, who then influenced Robinson to carry out this assassination. And it happened in this deep furry fetish online chat where intelligence agencies know foreign operatives operate. This is scenario number 2, the covert influence of Tyler Robinson by a foreign government. Number 3, the third is what Candace Owens is fleshing out, which I've been paying attention to, and she's brought up a lot of very good questions and pieces of evidence. Tyler Robinson is a patsy, and he did not take the shot with the .30-06 from the rooftop. She believes that a military-style operation took place that day, carried out by individuals within the crowd who arrived on an Egyptian military plane in Provo, Utah, the week leading up to the Charlie Kirk assassination. This Egyptian plane then took off from Provo, Utah, the morning of Charlie's assassination, and landed in Wilmington, Delaware, under diplomat or dignitary status, and was received, as is the standard, by federal agents from the FBI resident agency at 1 Rodney Square in Delaware. She claims that the actual assassin of Charlie Kirk, the actual shooter, trained with the French Legion leading up to the event, and that individuals within Turning Point USA leadership apparently betrayed him. There are open questions within each of these scenarios that need to be answered. What I am not for at all is anyone questioning the FBI or mainstream narrative being called crazy, a lunatic conspiracy theorist who is pissing on the grave of Charlie Kirk. Candace Owens and her style may not be for some, but her commitment to turning over stones and burning any bridge necessary to find the truth about what happened to Charlie Kirk is needed. Look, our political leaders, public health officials, the Justice Department, intelligence agencies, and most in the media who are controlled by one of these entities or some other entity, foreign entity, have lied to us repeatedly. Open source investigations is what I am calling it, And it's how things need to be done in this day and age of compromised, bought, and corrupt institutions and actors and corrupt elites that think they know better than all of us. I personally don't care who's right. I just want the truth. And I think that goes for everybody here. I'm Zach Costello.